Belief systems of the past have created an ignorance in the present that should not or shall not be tolerated. Prior to the global pandemic, you had world trade at a height, the highest it's ever been in the history of the human being as we know it, modern civilization. And then we had this pandemic worldwide that created this abyss of darkness of thought, which allowed this philosophy, ideology of might is right to bubble to the surface. We have seen that in World War I. We have seen that in World War II. We see it again. And these belief systems of the past no longer apply to the present. We need to let go of these ways of thinking. A human being and the human life is much more precious than a dollar. It's priceless. And I'll explain exactly what I'm talking about here.
Trump cares about one thing, and that became clear over the weekend. He simply wants Iran to cut him in on its oil. He wants to filch Iran's oil in exactly the same way as he's filched Venezuela's oil. He thought this was all going to be as easy as Venezuela over in a weekend. That was the bill of goods that was sold to him by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. It hasn't turned out this way, but time and again he says, I just want the oil. I mean, words to those effect. And that's what he's after. And this is an effort to hold the Iranian regime basically to ransom, the brutal, murderous regime that he went to war saying that he wanted the Iranian public to rise up and replace. Now is the time for action, except we don't hear anything about that anymore. No. What he wants is the regime leaders.
So the reality is we have a evangelical Christian nationalist movement, white supremacist movement, and Zionist movement that's holding the world hostage, exerting their will on the nations and the peoples of the world in order to benefit their way of thinking. Time to stop this nonsense, folks. USA has become the robber barons of the oil of the world. Sending love and peace to everyone. Take care. Ciao for now.